Hi everyone, I am doing another collab with Erica's Life. If you click the little eye in the corner over here, it will take you straight to her video. We are making a nursery for our babies. I am doing a gender neutral kind of boyish room, and she's doing something super girly and pink. So I'm showing you here how I made the crib. I did about 6.5 inches to the waist for the front part of the crib, and then I did 1/2 centimeter each for each bar, only in the front. I didn't do it to the sides or the back or anything. I just did it for the front, and I carefully cut it out. So you definitely need someone to help you with that if you are too young to use tools like this. I also did a little design on the front as well for like the legs or the feet, you would call it, for the crib. And it's because I didn't feel like having to have it flat on the ground. I wanted there to be like a little arch just to make it even more cute. And then I did not show you what I did when I was painting it. I did a first coat of gray paint, but I mixed 4 parts white and 2 parts black. It didn't matter what kind. I just used something from Walmart. And then I also used school glue in the mixture as well too, so I wouldn't have to do so many coats, and it made it kind of glisten a bit, if that makes sense. It made it look kind of matte almost, but a little bit glossy a little. So it definitely sealed in the paint nicely, I feel, because I didn't want it to chip and I didn't want it to be too chalky. And then after I cut all the little bars off and everything, I painted everything the first coat, and then the second coat I went in with my hot glue and I added on the little details. And how I got the little squares later on, you will see the crib, I used a screwdriver and my X-Acto knife to get the little indentions, just to give it that pop of detail. I suggest taking your time when cutting out the bars, since it's like really thin in the middle. You don't want it to rip the other sides of the bars, because then it would look like a mess. So definitely take your time. Make sure that you like cut it lightly at first, and then you can go in deeper after you know like where you want to cut it, and if it's like going all the way through. And I also, to protect my surface, I used a cutting mat from Dollar Tree underneath it, because I didn't want to like scratch up my desk too much. I didn't show how I made the walls or anything else in the room, but the chair is made from cardboard. The walls I used for the white is actually computer paper, and I just used a glue stick to cover it. The back wall, which is the gray wall, I just used 3 parts white and 2 parts black, and for the shiny little dots, I used a pearl folk art white paint, and I used a glue stick to actually do the dots. And that is tulle on the sides of the crib on the wall. I thought it was cute because I didn't want to add any shelves, but I knew it was kind of naked right there, so it needed a little something. And I had glued it underneath the trim of the ceiling, so it would be kind of like it's not even there, like invisible almost. The little basket of toys is actually made from a conditioner, and it's just the bottom of it, and I used coordinating fabric to match the room. The blanket is actually made out of an elephant yellow, and I thought that was really cute. It was what inspired me to do a gray kind of room. And the little statue right there of the elephant that's on the top of the shelf is actually made from 2 round wooden beads, and the trunk itself is actually made out of hot glue, and I used gray paint to cover it and color it in. And yeah, the rug itself is like a chevron gray, and it's also darker, and I used non-slip fabric underneath it to, it's like what you would find in shelvings. I thought the baby looked really cute in the crib. The bumper is actually 8 strands of gray yarn, and I just crocheted a chain of it. I didn't have thick yarn, or I would have used that. I crocheted the white throw. I used the same fabric that I used for the basket and the chair to make the bow pillow. And the arm of the chair is actually made out of glue sticks that were empty, and I used a button to cover up the raw edges. The shelf is made out of cardboard that I painted white, and I added blankets and a little bit of books and zooms. The basket, like I said, was made from a conditioner bottom of it, and I thought it was really cute. Added the little toys like zooms, the little rings right there was actually stacked buttons. I thought it was super cute. I think he looks adorable in this room. I can't wait to start using it even more. Here is another close-up of the rings that I was talking about. It's just buttons. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye, and be sure to check out her video.